Hello and welcome to the Spartan Newsroom. This is your news update for Thursday, October 26th, 2017. I'm your host, Sheridan Leatherberry.
And I'm Whitney Pierce, and this is what's happening today. 50 years have passed since the assassination of President John F. Kennedy. Since then, conspiracy theories and speculations have revolved around his death. People claimed the CIA was involved and that Lee Harvey Oswald was not the only shooter. Today is the day that the files on Kennedy's death will be released to the public. The 1992 act that President George H.W. Bush signed required the government to release the documents 25 years later. The release can only be stopped by the current president of the United States. Trump appears to be in support of the files being released. He tweets, quote, "The long-anticipated release of the hashtag JFK files will take place tomorrow. So interesting," end quote.
The GOP continued to voice opposition against President Trump on Tuesday. Senator Jeff Flake became the sixth Republican to announce that he would not be seeking re-election in 2018. This move allows the senator to openly oppose the president without fear of retribution from the president or from his voting base. And the senator wasted no time addressing the Senate floor.
When the next generation asks us, why didn't you do something? Why didn't you speak up? What are we going to say? Mr. President, I rise today to say enough. We must dedicate.
Well, Whitney, are you a sports fan?
Definitely, and these two games in Los Angeles have been the hottest World Series games in more ways than one. It took 11 innings to do it, but the Houston Astros finally won their first World Series game in franchise history. Former Tiger Justin Verlander got the start, but only survived 6 innings, giving up 3 earned runs. But down 1 in the 9th inning, Marwin Gonzalez knotted things up at 3 with a solo shot. Then Jose Altuve and Carlos Correa doubled up with back-to-back homers in the 10th, but the Dodgers stood tall, tying things up in the bottom half. The 11th rolled by and George Springer hit a 2-shot dinger, buying just enough insurance to win Game 2, 7-6.
They do. There's a lot of parallels. You look at the offensive power. These guys, they can do a lot of things, and they fight till the last out. They play 27 outs, and that's the same thing we do. And it was one of those games that just ran out of outs. But those guys, to their credit, against a very...
Well, I've got a question. Who's hungry? Cameron Maven apparently was, because he earned all of America a free Doritos Loco Taco from Taco Bell. How did he do it? The Astros outfielder stole second base in the 11th inning last night, becoming the first player in this year's World Series to steal a base. In doing so, Taco Bell will give away a free taco on November 1st from 2 to 6 p.m. to anybody who wants one. And Maven has now been anointed as the taco hero. Well, now I'm hungry.
Yeah, and so am I, especially if it's for a free taco.
Definitely. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you for being with us. I'm your host, Sheridan Leatherberry.
And I'm Whitney Pierce, and we'll see you next week.